Okay, so I'm going to go through and show you all how to get into Google Classroom. For those of you who have not joined that yet, I highly recommend that you get in there because there's lots of activities for the kids to do that are geared more towards things that they would be doing in the room if we were actually here in person. We have centers or stations set up in our room, and of course they're hands-on stations, but we can't do hands-on virtually, so this is the closest thing to that we can do. And if it blurs a little bit, I apologize. I'm holding my phone, videoing with one hand and controlling the mouse on the computer with the other hand. So once you go to google.com, over here in this area will be a sign-in button, a blue sign-in button, or we'll have like a little picture of a person. So I went ahead and signed in under, actually I'm signed in with Miss Jenny in our resource center. I'm signed in under her name because I added her to our Google Classroom back when I was first setting it up, because the teachers don't have a student view, so I needed to know what it looked like from the student's point of view. So I added her in there. So I'm logged in right now under her name. And to get to our classroom, beside of your little icon where your name is, you're going to have this little area right here. I like to call it a little waffle. And you're going to click on that. And then you'll see all kinds of little icons here. So find the one that looks like a chalkboard that says classroom. You're going to click there. When you click there, if you're already joined, it'll bring up our classroom. If you're not joined yet, then over here is the plus sign, and you will click on the plus sign and click join class. And then right here it asks you for a class code, and that's the class code that I've shared with you on Dojo, and I'll send it out again today for those of you who haven't done that yet. Okay, so if I'm back here and I can see our classroom, I'm going to go in and click on it. And in our classroom, this is the screen that you'll come to. Now, just for quick purposes, I went ahead and put in the OdysseyWare link for this. So you can click here and it will take you straight to the OdysseyWare login page. And then also down here is our Harlan County Schools website, and it takes you straight to the virtual school link. So if you have any questions about school or updates about things, you can click on that. So to actually get into where the assignments are, you're going to go back up and you're going to click right here where it says classwork. So if I click there, then it's going to take me in, and this is where everything is kept and it's organized. So the first thing I have are videos. Within the videos section are the videos that I have recorded on YouTube and posted them. So just for example, if you want to watch yesterday's video, you would click on it, and then right here's the video. If you click on that, it'll take you straight to the link with the video. Okay? And then you're just going to hit the back button to go back. Okay, so that's the videos. So we have the videos section of Google Classroom. It's going to show you all the videos that we've uploaded so far. And then we can come, whoops, sorry. Then if you scroll down, you're going to see over here, you can see a breakdown of all the different sections, and anytime you want to go back to the main thing, you can just click all topics and it'll take you back. So if I scroll down, I see week 1, which is this week, August 31st to September 4th. This is where the kids have their assignments, and it will have what day they're due over here on the right hand side. Everything that's here right now is due tomorrow by midnight, because this is all the week for the first, or all the work for the first week. So let's just say you don't have to do these in any kind of order. You just do them however you want to. Okay, so let's say for example that we're going to do letter A. So when I click on this, I can either click straight to the slide, which will take me to the slides, or I can click on View Assignment. If I click View Assignment, you're going to see a description of what we're going to be doing for the work. Then the actual assignment is going to be here. Okay, so I can click there, and it's going to take me in to the assignment, and it just said to follow the directions on each slide. So like here, I'm going to be making the letter A, so I'm going to be grabbing my little cubes, and I'm going to cover all the white parts to make the letter A. So once you go through that, then you can come over here and click on the next slide. I'm finding uppercase A's, so I can come here and just take that paint and cover the A's. If you can like help your kids start to understand to go from the left to the right, top to the bottom, so that they're not just randomly covering up the A's, kind of prompt them to start here and look, moving from the left to the right at each letter and seeing if it's an A. And then once they finish that row, whoops, sometimes you'll resize that on accident. Once they finish that row, then they come down to the next row. So once you go through all the slides, make sure that you complete all of the slides. But you don't have to complete all the slides on the same day. It automatically, every time that you do something on this slide, I'm going to show you right here, every time that you do something on this slide, it's automatically up here saving it for you. Every time that you do it, it's automatically saving it. So if you want to do just half of these slides today and let your kids come back in tomorrow and finish it, that's fine. But once you finish all of the slides, you're going to exit out of it up here. Go back. It should take you right back to this page. That's what's in this tab. And then you're going to see the Turn In button. So you're going to click Turn In, and then Turn In, and that's going to turn it in to me for a grade. Now in kindergarten we don't really give a grade. If you were in the room and your kids were at a station or at a center, me and Miss Boland walk around the room in between each center when we're getting ready to clean up and change, and we'll give the kids a smiley face or a check mark for completing their work. So you're submitting this and it says 100 points possible, and I will go in there and check those. But of course, you know, in kindergarten they don't actually get a number grade like on the report card or anything. So, but for purposes of Google Classroom, it will give them a grade once they submit it. So then if you're done with that slide, you can come out, go back, hit the back button. It's going to take you back to this page that has our videos and our work. So you can click back there to make that smaller. You can always click one to open it up to see what it's going to be like. Okay? So that's how you submit or turn in an assignment. Now some things just have, like for example, the videos. The videos don't have any questions or any work that go along with them. They were just things that I uploaded in there for the kids to watch. So if you go to view assignment here, it doesn't have a turn-in button. It just says mark as done. So when you're finished, when they've finished watching those videos, then you can go in and click mark as done, and it will let me know that you've watched those videos. Okay? All right, now we're going to go back, and I wanted to show you some other things that are in our Google Classroom. I know I've focused a lot on the videos that I've uploaded, how to get to those, and the work, but there's also extra stuff in here. I've got calendar center activities. This slide wasn't working too good the other day when I initially posted it, but I think now it's back up and it's fixed. And this is something that they can go in and do daily to kind of practice their calendar skills. It's not due until October 1st, so don't turn in anything with it until then. So if you go down here to Classroom, I've set up some of those Bitmoji classrooms that you all may have seen, pictures of teachers posting them on social media and things like that. So if you click on our main classroom, can take you to all of the different classrooms. And I'm sitting here talking with my hands, and I don't even know why because you can't see me, but I'm motioning my hands behind the phone. If you click on our main classroom, it's going to take you to a slide that has me and Miss Boland on there. And there's me, and there's Miss Boland. And it says that you can click on one of your teachers to learn more about them. So if you click on me, it's going to let you click, and you'll see a link down here. you can click on that link and it's going to take you to my Meet the Teacher page. Turn your volume on your phone because there's going to be some music playing. I'm a humongous Disney fan, so that's why it's all decked out in Disney. And it says on the board to click the red Mickey baskets on the shelf to learn more about me. So you can go down here and click on these Mickey Mouse baskets and it'll take you to a different slide. It'll show you stuff about me. There's more music on there. You can just click the slide and it'll take you to the next slide. Some things about me, my favorite things. And then for some reason this fourth slide, we can't get it to work, but I always just hit show anyway and it'll bring up some pictures so your kiddos can see some pictures of me and my family. So then if we go back, or we can actually just exit out of this up here at the top, you can go back here and you can click on Miss Bolin and it'll give you a link. And Miss Bolin loves the Kentucky Wildcats. So here's her classroom with her Kentucky Wildcats. And it says to click on the poster to learn more about Miss Bolin. So here's the poster. You can click on this and you can learn more about Miss Bolin. And then when you're done, you can go up here and exit out. You can go back here and you see on the shelves reading, phonics, math, and gym. So one of the compliments we've been getting on from other people who've been on here already is they love the gym class, and I had a video sent to me earlier of someone doing a PE activity. So you can click on gym. That's going to give you that link. Click on it. And look at me and Miss Bolin. We're in there. Look at Miss Bolin is strong back there holding those barbells or whatever you call those weights with one finger. She's dabbing. She's dunking. She's doing the, I don't know, is that the warrior pose? I don't know. I'm jumping rope, doing some yoga, dribbling, dancing, lifting weights. So what you do is you can click on any of these pictures and it will actually take you to a video that the kids can follow along with, and they can dance, they can do kid yoga, they can do some basketball drills, all kinds of things. It'll take you straight to links where the kids can do PE or gym activities. Okay, they can dance along. We do a lot of Go Noodle in the Room when we are actually in school, and they're these little instructional videos that the kids like to use and follow along with. So that's our PE class. You can exit out of there. You can go into math and click on the link. And this takes you to our math classroom. And I've got it kind of centered around sports. Me and Miss Bolin both like sports. And if you click on the red link right here, it will take you to some math manipulatives, like digital math manipulatives. So here's our manipulative shelf. And say that they're wanting to use cubes to do some counting. You can click here and it'll take you and you can drag the cubes. Okay? You can do all different kinds of things with the different math manipulatives. We have number lines, counters, a clock, 10 frames, dinosaurs, dice. It'll let you roll the die. All different kinds of things like that. Also, if you click out here and you go back, whoops, you could have probably just hit the back button, but you can go back into the math room, and down here on this shelf are websites to go to for games that they can get extra practice with. So just for example, I'm going to click on Khan Academy. These are all free. They can go on here and they can actually get practice with different skills, math skills. If you were to click on this one, this is a website that also has some math games. You all can just get on here and play and try to figure some stuff out, but it's all, this is kindergarten. It's got math race, number sequencing, all kinds of different games on their level that they should be able to do and play just for extra practice. And that's in our math room. So if we want to go out of that and go back to the main room, then we have the reading room right here. You can click on reading. And this is going to take you into our reading room. And in our reading room, you can click on the poster. It's going to take you to a link with a song about the months of the year. Over here is going to take you to a song with the days of the week. You can click on these down here. These are websites that are practice for reading, games, and different things. And over here on this shelf in our library are books. And you can click on a book, and it'll take you to a read aloud. Of course, YouTube has all these ads, and we have to wait for them and skip them. But it'll take you to the read aloud of that book. So the kids can get extra practice using listening skills to listen to a book being read. And these will change out. Right now I've got all of these books that are in our reading room kind of geared towards things that we read or do during the beginning of the school year. But these will change as the year goes around and will be more focused on whatever the theme is of the week that we're reading. Things like that. Lastly, we have our phonics room. We can click here. And once we get into, we've got lovely letters, splendid sounds, fabulous phonics. So when we get into having a letter of the week, activities with those will be here. And also sounds and phonics skills will be here. If I click on one of those, over here we've got extra practice. I can click on extra practice, and it's going to take me to some more free websites that have games for kids to practice. If I click on ABC or Starfall, it's going to take me right here to these blocks. They can click on that to learn about different letters, play games about each letter, things like that. So it's a lot. I realize it's a lot. Probably just overwhelmed you. Sorry if I did, but I just feel like so many of you are not signed into Google Classroom yet, and it really is more fun for the kids, more kind of work on their level. They enjoy it probably more than Odyssey, where it's kind of more kid friendly, brighter colors, you know, just fun. But that's the main classroom that will get you to any link. But if you want to go into just a specific room from the get-go and you don't want to go through all the clicking, then you can just come here and individually select your room. Also, when you scroll on down, we have some resources. We have a kindergarten goals. This is kind of everything that your kindergartners should be able to do by the end of the school year. So you can look at that. We have an alphabet chart that the kids can look at that shows them all the letters of the alphabet, a picture that goes along with that letter. We have 8 ways to prepare your child for kindergarten and kindergarten prep. These are what we gave out when we had you all come and do enrollment at school, and it just shows you things that to be working on at home that your kiddos should be able to do when they come to kindergarten. Then at the bottom we have teacher information. This will take you straight to those Meet Miss Saylor and Meet Miss Boland slides that we went to in the first main classroom. And then we have Class Dojo information. So if you click on this, it's going to give you like a little video that talks about Class Dojo for parents. And then these 2 attachments right here are the letter that we send home at the beginning of the year explaining how Class Dojo works. So everybody's on Dojo. So if you want more information about Dojo, you can come here and click on these. And then I think at the bottom I have virtual school here yet again, what we had on the main page for Odysseyware links and virtual school links. So it is a lot. It can be overwhelming, but I like it because I feel like it's user friendly. It's easy to access. So when you get into our classroom, if you click on classwork, that's where you're going to find all of these resources. And then every week I'll be posting assignments just like I did here, and I'll bump it up and I'll have it underneath here. And what I may do is once we get into more weeks of virtual learning, I may move these videos from this week down here so it'll be with these dates. And then I'll just keep it updated up here. And then like next week it'll have week 2, and it'll have the dates here, and then your assignments will be in there. So if you have any questions, let me know. And I hope everybody gets on, because I really would love for everybody to get on here and do these activities. I think that they're fun for the kids, and I think that it will really help them learn in addition to the Odysseyware. So whenever you're done, you can just come over here and go down and sign out. Okay? All right. Thanks.